Well, hello folks, it's really been a while. This is the current compost heap, which really needs turning out into a bin to let it finish off. The onions, got the allium leaf miner, crinkle in the stems and that, so they've all had to go, unfortunately. I'm just looking at this. This is, I don't know if you remember when I dug the thing out, the greenhouse frame, because there was a bit calm anyway. I filled this to the top because I could. I literally filled it to the top and bowed it a bit because I knew it had settled down, and that's settled down to just below this pallet. That's a good foot and a half there. Got a couple of pallets here. That's for a little project I'll tell you about later. Got the overall wintering onions. I'm going to dig them out today, get rid of them. I'll not get rid of them, get them drying. These leeks I'm going to dig out and get rid of, so they go into seed. Got some others at the side, so not really bothered. Those peas, the birds managed to get in the net, so I think they've hammered them. And I've had a few off those today. The sweet peas are picked up. Spread a few of those in, but happy days. We've got the sweet corn planted out. Got some more these are multi-sown leeks in here. So those ones were just singles. Pigeons love the peas. And we've got a couple of courgettes in here. So that's not too bad. Very good germination on the carrots, and they've got this, as you can see, it's lighter, and I can't for life remember where it is. I know, I'm sure Terry King was talking about it in a video of his. There's turnips. So when I say we had a disaster, so all the onions went from the end bed there, all the onions have gone from here, and part of the spring onions, they don't seem too bad. They don't seem too bothered, so we've still got some spring onions. Got a nice dahlia and a few carrots. Put the cosmos out because I've got nowhere to put that, so I put that out, and obviously I'd have to get rid of the onions. So I've got quite a bit of space. And the beetroots are doing well. In. Put the pumpkins out. This one really didn't like being planted straight into the manure. Went all yellow for a bit, and eventually it's picked back up, but look at the size comparison. I mean, this was a slightly bigger plant, but it wasn't that much. And that one just really didn't like it. This one seemed to thrive in it. I've got the 2 tubs of test potatoes for the chicken manure pellets, and I'm pretty sure it will grow more. So I've emptied a bag, compost back in it, and more blood, flesh and bone, gone back in it ready for a couple of more taters to be put to replant. But yeah, these are the 2 test bags I wanted to see which one got most. But I didn't get a bad crop out of the one with 2 in it, and these have got 3 seed potatoes in, I do believe, and I only had 2. And I got quite a good half a mushroom basket, I'd say. So I'll tip them out one day and we'll have a look at them. So yeah, all the other potatoes, they're all up, tied in. Hopefully keep the foliage out of the path so I can still walk around as I am. These radishes I've neglected, they had the flea beetle, hence all the holes. But the lettuce that we've got, looking really well. Been clicking this off for quite a bit, a couple of weeks. I've let a few art up, and I've took a few, but replaced them with smaller ones in the gaps. So hopefully they'll take the place. A couple of spare tomatoes, I just put those out because I had them. And I'm hoping this isn't the same as what's outside. It's yellow in its leaf and it's gone a bit funky. So I'm not sure whether to pull this one to be on the safe side. I'm going to have to quickly watch Terry's video again and see what he said about it, what it was, I can't remember. Maybe like a sieve. So the strawberries out the greenhouses were all mank. The ants got into them all. I kept going on about them. They're on everything at the minute. It's disgusting and horrible because they bite. So yeah, they always got kicked outside. But like I say, the old oh, I ain't told you. Never mind. I thought I told you, but I ain't. Yeah, I'll tell you about that later. But these, look at these. These were meant to be normal French beans. They look like climbing French beans to me. So they need going in ground with a couple of supports around them. What I've done here, just put a plank along bottom really, filled it with soil, put some little gem in it ready to let them heart up. And remember the petunias A, B, C? Well, these are A, but they're only A that's like that. The rest of them are purple, either dark purple, so none of them was true to what they meant to be. But oh well, I got some out of it. This garlic needs chucking up, drying out. These are the shallots, which I thought were still alright. So I'm going to dry these, pull these as well, get them dried out. So that's where all the others were. Got a row of carrots in there and a couple of rows of beetroot. Big cabbages, look at it. Well, they're not big cabbages, but they're bloody massive. These are the red jewel F ones. And I planted them way too close together, but maybe you can see through that. Look at the size of one. Massive. This one's the biggest. So we'll see. The rhubarb's the rhubarb. Still got some gooseberries on. Luckily the pigeons hadn't seen them yet, so I've got a chance to cover them. There are a few I had to pull a bit out to give them some light. And the comfreys come up well. So that'll be planted when I tell you what's what. Got a few peas on there to harvest. And got a few sweet peas. These are quite nice ones. Nice dark red. So a few mix in there. So yeah, that's about it for that side, I think. Oh yeah, I've got some. The manure runoff bin is no longer a manure runoff bin. It's an nettle feed, which has probably been in that long since I've done a video. That needs coming out as well, so I need to drain that off. But what I've done, left it as it was. Well, obviously cleared all the muck out, but I've left the filter and everything that you see me put in, so that's still in place. So I should hopefully just be able to drain it out the bottom. So in here was the shallots, and for some reason these shallots got the allium leaf miner. So we've got the smaller ones, the yellow sunflowers, and these are red sunflowers. So I'll just show you in here. All we've got in here is chilies and stuff at the minute. There's plenty of fruit on them. Lots of branches. They're going to be nice big healthy plants, I think. I've never grown them this big, to be honest, because I haven't had the greenhouses. I got that greenhouse last year and this greenhouse this year. But I got that way, I can't remember when I got that, but I'd already started my plants off and they didn't grow very big. But look at that, it's a bit deformed, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, I've got some tomatoes in here. More tomatoes. That's teddy bear sunflower, marigolds, leeks, some lettuce the dog planted. All this salad went to seed. So I've been chicking it to chickens. And we've got a cucumber plant. That's got some string, as you can see, along the base, so that'll be trained up the string. And tied up there somewhere, I think. I'm not sure. Got a bee in here. I'll leave Yeah, those potatoes should be held nicely, held back by the strings. Keepers pathways as pathways. There's a greenhouse there. So yeah, the petunias, like I say, they were A, B, C in each pot. B and C in this one, or that one and that one. I can't remember what these were because these were made up of the spare. These are hanging baskets to get them home and get them sorted. So yeah, and like I say, these are meant to be A, B and C. So you just give up and I order some proper seed. So yeah, as I was saying, the manure runoff bin is now a nettle feed bin which wants draining off. This tomato, if you remember, I planted it because it was leggy, the Black Russian, long and leggy. What I did, this was a side shoot that grew from bottom, so I snapped the main off and this is what's going to remain. And at the weekend it's going in there with a big cane on it, ready to get sorted. So we've got some cayenne peppers at the front, which we really need potting on. Well, all this needs potting on as well, that's another job. Peppers, a couple of crappy dead sunflowers I didn't look after. Leeks, these are the exhibition onions. Like I say, I know they're never going to get big or massive, but I'm just growing them to see what they do. Can't remember when they were put in actually, but I know a lot of people do it years, like September, October. How long? So yeah, these are more peppers they need potting on. Look at all these chilies. There's 1, 2, 3, 6 chilies on that already. It's touch it roof, so it'll come out today and it'll go in that one. Also with this one, this cherry bomb. Happy days. They all need some feed. They haven't had no feed or anything, so they need feed. So I need to set up a day, and I can definitely come down every week and just give them a feed. So yeah, we not looking too shabby. We say we lost all his onions, all the big onions anyway. Still got shallots and a few spring onions, so it's not too bad. And I'll show you this. I noticed this earlier. It's a nice flower. And don't forget to thank all your neighbours for your dandelion seeds. That's the only thing I've been pulling out lately. But yeah, got a nice dahlia there. This is the only one I managed to grow from seed this year myself, and I put the cosmos in at the back. I say I lost the onions, they went, but yeah, that's a crack of that. So yeah, and the other great news is, see this plot here, so the compost bin, when the bloke's done with it this year, I'm taking it over. So I'll have all this as well as mine, and that's what the pallets and things are for. And I'm going to make the comfrey in a proper bed, give it its own, try and dig it. So yeah, I'm going to rebuild the pallet structure over there, make it bigger, better and a bit taller. I think it'll have water collection exactly the same as what I've got over here, with the buckets on, the bins or whatever I can get. I'm hopefully try and get an IBC set up. So yeah, we've got all this. Really happy. My only gripe is that it's full of taters. So if we don't get them all out, I've got taters for a while. Yeah, these strawberries that he's got, he's leaving them. There's some really nice ones on them. Let's see if I can show you some. Yeah, some really nice big strawberries on them. And he's leaving them. So, happy days. I'll be also taking a few runners as well. So yeah, that's a little update as where we are and what we're doing. And we just haven't been around. Well, I haven't been around. I have, but everybody's been on here. I haven't been able to film. Or I just can't be arsed. I've literally come up, had a quick hour and just doing things, getting stuff sorted. So yeah, cheers for watching everyone, and hope you're all staying safe and well. We're going to have a few more videos coming up soon. Like I say, I'm going to do the potato reveal over there, so looking forward to see which one's done best out of those. But I know, like I say, the two chicken manure pellets, they gave me a good half mushroom box of taters. So looking forward to seeing the results. So I'll leave you with this. It's stunning. Take care, folks.